in a right dominant or right forward stance. Fight! Welcome back to class, guys. Let's get started. We got a great green chevron class plan today. We're going to be doing some bunkai, but to start things off, we're going to get right into our warm-up, okay? Today's warm-up is going to be using angles of attack. We're going to start it statically, and then we're going to start doing it as a line drill. So warming up with me, guys, we're just going to kind of start nice and slow, just kind of going through the angles, just kind of getting warmed up. And then I just like to switch it back and forth. Just nice and smooth. Don't worry about stopping the bow on a dime just quite yet. We're just kind of warming up the body. So I'm switching between right dominant and left dominant when I go through it. Just a nice way to kind of get my shoulders and joints warmed up. So when I go through these, I still say them in my head, guys. So it's a really nice way for me to help reinforce which angles are which. I still sometimes get mixed up on which side is even and which side is odd when I'm calling them just randomly out. Okay, still a little bit warmed up, okay? Now we're gonna put a little bit more effort into it, okay? We're gonna get in that right dominant. We're gonna start off, I'm gonna call it out angle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fight! And then back to ready. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fight! Okay, following along with me, guys. Give you guys a little bit of a different angle. And right dominant, begin. Fight! And a different angle again. Fight! Okay, let's go left dominant. Okay? Together with me, angle 2, 1, 4, 3, 6, 5, 7, fight! 8. 7 and 8 are always the same. Ready, and 2, 1, 4, 3, 6, 5, 7, fight! 8. Okay, let's do it free now. Still in left dominant, and begin. Fight! Fight! One more. Even every time you guys go through this, still keep in mind that you want to be checking your accuracy, your power, your precision. Are you stopping that bow on a dime or are you not? So those are things to consider when you're going through that. If you've done them many times, there's always opportunities for polish, okay? We're gonna mix it up a little bit now. We're gonna go in an overhand grip, okay? We're gonna do our angles of attack, overhand grip. Together with me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, fight! 8. Different direction for you guys. The uppercut feels a little bit different, but when you're doing that uppercut with the overhand grip, still make sure that that other hand is assisting by pulling the bow up or pushing it down, depending on which way you're going. And begin. We're in a right dominant or right forward stance. Fight! Fight! Okay, now we're going to go left dominant. Together with me, and angle 2, 1, 4, 3, 6, 5, 7, Aight. 8. And free, keeping in mind all of those precision points. When I go through mine, guys, hop, there's lag on that one. When I go through mine, I still really focus on that because I want to make sure that I am always looking for that continual improvement. Aight. Okay, let's do a couple more. Let's really focus this time on trying to stop that bow on a dime. So I don't want to kind of stop it and carry it, stop it and carry it. You know, that's okay if I'm warming up and just trying to get my joints loosened up. I'm kind of warmed up enough now that I can really put some power into this and stop that bow on a dime. I'm going to get back in that left fighting stance and begin stopping that bow on a dime. Aight. And one more. My bow, as you guys probably know, it's rattan, so I can actually feel a little bit of wobble on the tip. So if you have a flexible bow like rattan or bamboo, that should be the goal, to see if you can get that little bit of a wobble. That means that you've got nice snap if you can do that. Aight. Good. Okay. Let's do some doing lines. So we're going to go move back and forth, okay? We're going to mix it up between right dominance and left dominance. Okay, so when I'm going through, I'm just going to start nice and easy. Angle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When I'm going through that, you can use that also as a drill to practice forward stances or walking stances, whichever you decide. It's a really nice one for forward stance. If you don't have the room, just practice it statically, or break the room into sections and just do it kind of piece by piece, okay? So let's do it again. We just finished with angle 8, coming back. Now I'm gonna go back the other way. This one, it's kind of fun when you end up doing it like this. Hop. And then now I'm going to go back the other way. So you can actually go back and forth, back and forth. Something that I do locally is I actually get a partner. And one person will do all the striking, moving forward. One person does all the blocking. So, and then you can switch roles, okay? So let's do that one again. We're going to go in right dominant. And I'm just going to go in a walking stance for this one this time. Aight. And then back the other way. If you'll notice, aight. On the uppercut, I like to go into a back stance. It just feels like that one should be a back stance. Okay. Let's go through left dominant now. Okay, so first time I'm going to go with a forward stance, and then the next time I'm going to go with a walking stance. Okay, I find that sometimes when I'm in that walking stance, I tend to want to turn it into something bigger, but that's part of the training if you're looking to practice stances as well. Okay, so we're going to go angle 2, 1, 4, 3, 6, 5, 7, 8. 2, 1, 4, 3, 6, 5, 7, 8. And then back again. I'm still going forward stance. We're going to go walking stance next time. 8. Back the other way. Reverse. Okay, let's go into a walking stance now, okay? So we'll go left dominant, so quite a bit smaller. About one of my own feet should be in between on a walking stance. Angle 2, 1, 4, 3, 6, 5, 7, back stance, short, and 8. and then back the other way. 2, 1, 4, 3, 6, 5, 7, back stance, 8. 8. Good. To me, I prefer this one done in a forward stance. Either is fine, and both are good for practicing. Let's go into an overhand grip, okay? Let's go overhand right dominant. We're just gonna go back and forth a few times. I'm gonna mostly primarily go in a forward stance. Angle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then back again. Switching grips, switching stances. Okay, left dominant, starting off with me, starting with angle 2. Angle 2. 1, 4, 3, 6, 5, 7, 8. 2, 1, 4, 3, 6, 5, 7, 8. Really make sure, guys, when you're in those grips going through it, try and get your hips to snap a little bit. So we don't want to overemphasize that, but at the same time, we still want to make sure that we're getting that hip snap. It's going to really assist with the power of the strike. So there's a difference between in an overhand grip and you can really feel quite a difference. Okay, so let's try and use our hips a little bit. Starting off with angle 2. Good. Shake it out. Lubricate those shoulders. Good. And then back the other way. Angles of attack, guys, is an excellent way to start your training each day. It gets you used to handling the bow, striking in different angles. It's a really easy way to warm up the body and get some quality training in while you're doing it. It's also something that you know. So green chevron, we should have that down or be on our way to having that down. So really nice way. I use my angles of attack to warm up quite often all the way through black chevron. It's just a really nice combat way to warm up. Let's grab a drink of water and then we're going to get started with Bunkai. Okay guys, let's get started with some Bunkai. So Bunkai, practical application of kata. We're going to be doing Bo Kata 2 today. Some of the elements I'm going to go over a little bit more quickly because we've covered them in the yellow chevron aspect for Bo Kata 1. Something to keep in mind when we're doing this. Sometimes certain techniques could have more than one application. So this is my interpretation of some of these techniques, keeping in mind that there could be other interpretations as well. So feel free to think about and even comment in the comments on your take on different possibilities or aspects from the kata. So one of the big ones that's introduced in this level is the flourishing. And to me, flourishing is a deceptive technique. It can create separation and it can also lead to strikes. So when I'm flourishing, I could come around, strike, I could come around, block, which we come into a little bit later in the kata. So to start things off, we're going to start. I'm going to be kind of moving around, but mostly I'm going to be facing you guys. So keep in mind there will be a mirror image. So when I'm bowing, go through. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my back of my my pinky like so for my knife hand block. I want it so that it snaps. So I don't really want it just so it comes straight down. I want it so that it's coming down in that snapping motion, okay? So that's how I'm going to start that one. And right off the very beginning, when I come across, I do my bow. To me, this could even be, you've already blocked something coming out, okay? So you're using your knife hand block. So when I make this half motion circle, that could be potentially manipulating somebody else's bow, something like that, coming across. I'm going to look across and I'm going to do my angle block in a crane stance. Now, similar to Bo Kata 1, when I was doing this, okay, I'm coming in, I'm blocking some sort of an overhead type strike. It could even be somebody coming in with a baseball bat type swing, so long as it's done on a horizontal plane. So when this strike's coming down, it's coming down, the bow is horizontal. It'd be the same as if someone was coming across and swinging their bow like that. I'm blocking it. So of course I have to be careful of my fingers, but that's kind of the take with bow, is that there's potential for knuckle busters, okay?